Hey guys, my name is Zach Sayenko, and I'm very excited to share with you details about our JavaScript Mastery and Interview Prep course, as well as many other offerings that we have going on here at the university. First, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I have over 20 years of experience in software development, in JavaScript and many other languages. I started learning JavaScript when I was an intern in college working for the software development firm. Since then, I worked with many of its frameworks, moved into Angular, then React, developed several very large enterprise level applications in React. One of them was actually nominated for a Webby. Worked in React Native doing mobile development and Node.js doing backend development. Love JavaScript. I think it's such a beautiful, versatile, and elegant language, and frankly, that's probably why it is so popular. So why are we doing this course? There's already a lot of resources out there on the web. What is so different about this course? Well, it's because throughout the years, in one capacity or another, of whether it's interviewing people for my day-to-day job or doing technical mock interviews or career coaching, I've interviewed and spoken to close to 500 engineers, and I've noticed that you could actually be a pretty good engineer but not interview so well. And it's because even though there's some obvious skill set overlap, the workflows are quite different, right? Your day-to-day job as an engineer, you have Google, you have Stack Overflow, now you have ChatGPT, you have your coworkers that you could talk to. There's probably a pretty decent code base if it's an existing project with patterns that you could follow. Very rarely you're just looking at a blank screen and expect it to perform. And on top of that, there's somebody else who's watching every one of your keystrokes, judging you, which is exactly what interviews are like. One of the worst experiences that I had was at a career fair. And if any of you have been to a career fair, you know how crazy and loud and busy they can get. One of the companies was doing technical screenings, and they wanted me to explain and give them an example of a callback hell. So hopefully none of you had to go through that kind of hell, but that's why we teach this course. So how do we structure this course? We do teach and explain concepts. Especially hard to understand concepts. So you will become a better JavaScript developer just by taking this course. If you're not interviewing or looking for a new job, that's okay. This course will make you a better engineer. We do go over promises and closures and how to use them in practice, and data structures and objects and recursion. A lot of hard to understand concepts that are asked during the interviews. But what's unique is that not only do we give you answers, but we explain the concepts and we give answers to the problem from the interview point of view. Because usually, here's what happens during the interview. You might have 20 people come in for a position, right? And we ask them the same questions, and maybe 10 of them get the questions right and give us the correct answer. And 8 or 9 of them, will be the same correct answer. And it's correct, there's just nothing special about it. But hopefully, it will be that 1 or 2 people that not only give us the correct answer, but the way they explained the answer, the way they got to the correct solution, how they touched on maybe some other concepts, just elevates them, just makes them stand out. And that's what we're looking for, right? Because everybody else sort of kind of blends together, but we're looking for that 1 or 2 people to stand out from the crowd. Because then it's very easy to move them to the next round, or even just give them a job offer right off the bat. And that's what we try to teach in this course, right? We'll show you how to not only give the right answer, but approach that answer from the best possible angle to make sure that you stand out. So every week you will get a set of video sessions explaining certain concepts and a set of problems. During that week, you also have 2 in-person Zoom sessions. One earlier in the week and one later in the week. Usually the first session in the week is more of a Q&A. You could ask questions about the material. We will cover some of the hard to understand parts of the material, some of the more nuanced areas. And then the second Zoom session, we go over the problems that you were assigned and we solve them together, and also show you tips and tricks on how to make your answer stand out. The 5th week of the course is actual technical mock interview, where it's conducted just like any other engineering technical interview, except again, we kind of stop interviewing certain places and show you how you could improve your answer, right? So sort of give you that sense of like what it feels like to interview for an engineering position. So that's the JavaScript Mastery and Interview Prep course. We do have standalone technical mock interview sessions that you could buy, as well as career coachings. And we also usually have throughout the month, just check out through our offerings, some free info sessions about the course where you could come in and ask more questions about the course if you have any, We might solve a few example problems just to kind of give you a taste about the course. They're completely free, no obligation to sign up. Attend them. Nobody's ever asked to sign up during them, so no pressure at all. If you have any questions, you can email us, you could text or call us. Our phone number and email are on this website. And we hope to see you in one of our classes. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.